What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mooncast. We're your hosts, Riley,
Macie,
Katie,
and we're here to give you the raw and real talk about cannabis, lifestyle, mindfulness, and everything in between. So grab a moon doobie, spark up with us, find a cozy spot, and tune in for this month's episode.
All right, we're back. The Mooncast. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Today's episode, Riley and I share a lot of reviews on our social media. We get a bunch of them all the time, but we always like to save our best ones and our most feel-good ones and share them with people. But we also wanted to shed a little bit of light on maybe some of the not-so-good reviews we've gotten because we like to keep that transparency.
Yeah, we're going to be reading some good and bad reviews today, but also we just kind of wanted to talk about like our customer service experience overall. I think like as a cannabis business, we have a completely different experience than like the average.
Yeah, because every business and every company has customer service, obviously, to some degree. But we are introducing a lot of people to cannabis for the first time. You know, we are also helping people with struggles that they've been facing for a long time using different methods. And we also, you know, we cater to pets a lot. The reviews that we get are so diverse. It could be people taking care of their elderly parents, could be people with, you know, dogs that have high anxiety, people that are experiencing chronic pain, people that just trying to improve their quality of life.
Yeah, and it's not just like the reviews for us, like customer service in general. Like Macie is in charge of customer service. So if you've ever experienced our excellent 5-star customer service, that is Macie behind the support email. She has a lot more patience than what I do. So I handed that over to her because it does take patience. And I have an issue with taking a lot of things personally with this business. It's my baby, and anytime somebody has a problem, I'm kind of like, you know, it's hard for me not to get offended.
Right.
But
I really don't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
water off the duck's back for me.
Yeah, Macie can cool her way through anything, but yeah, me on the other hand, not so much. So yeah, we made that decision. I did customer service to begin with, and then I was like, yeah, Macie would do a way better job than me at this.
Thanks, Riley.
And yeah, and the rest was history, but we are quite literally giving people full consults sometimes over the phone that we've never heard from before, through email, through personal message, and we're hearing about things like past medical history, family medical history, like current struggles, all of those things. And we have to give our best advice and dosage recommendations for these people to help them actually get a benefit.
Like they come in and they totally spill everything that they have going on in their lives. And then you have to take that information, navigate our product line, which is very diverse. Some people will come in with zero knowledge whatsoever on cannabis, and just all they know is that they want to feel better. They want to help something specific. So we have to guide them through, do you want THC or CBD? Are you comfortable with smokables? You know, and just weed our way through all of the products to find what helps them the most. But I honestly love doing that. That's one of my favorite things, especially since opening the storefront. You know, we were all online for 3 years.
Yeah.
And now people can come in and I get that face-to-face conversation. I get a lot of satisfaction from that. And
yeah,
feel
it's a
good,
lot easier to do it face-to-face too. Like over an email, like we can get one email that says like, I need to feel better.
Yeah, or like, I have anxiety. Please help.
Please
help.
help.
I'm like, okay, we have joints. We have, you know, edibles, vapes, tinctures, all of these different things. You have to narrow it down to what's going to benefit this person the most. But I love that. I love showing people that cannabis, because that's why we started Moonflower.
Yeah.
We were talking about this morning, but Riley and I had the worst anxiety growing up and bounced around different medicines. And then we started smoking weed. We were like, holy shit. this is all we needed this whole time.
This could have helped me all along. Yeah.
So I love being the
fact,
person that like exposes people to that. It's
yeah,
cool.
me and Macie, like, we never want you to shy away from coming to us about questions or like needing help or recommendations, because we've been there before, you know, like I've been prescribed stuff since the 6th grade for depression and anxiety. Like, I was a 6th grader on Prozac. If there's not a problem with that, then we should probably be looking a little bit deeper.
Exactly.
But I made it through, you know, got to college, and Macie was like, Riley, you have to try this shit.
Hit this bong.
Yeah, please hit this bong. And I did. And, you know, I worked my way through lots of little, you know, experience scaries and
the highs and lows.
Yeah, the highs and lows of just discovering like my proper dosage. And I think it's really nice to be able to actually like have a product that is properly dosed. Like, you know exactly what you're taking all the time, and it's so much easier to like recommend somebody something based on their experience level in that. So
absolutely. But yeah, when we put out all of these products, we fill all of these orders, and one thing that is unique about us is if you leave us a review after you get in, you know, your order fulfilled, try the products that you got, you can get 10% off of your next order if you leave us a review via email. So by putting that system in place, we really open the floodgates to hearing from people that might have not otherwise reached out, but they want to give us that review. And sometimes people, just to get the 10%, will be like, nice, loved it, thumbs up, which is great too. But some people really take that opportunity to spill. We get testimonies. I mean, they're testimonies in the form of reviews, and some of them are so feel good. And to know that we are working in the background of helping people develop a greater quality of life, helping people that haven't had that sort of relief in their day-to-day life in years, if ever, it's the best. And I love good reviews, and we picked out a couple that we wanted to share.
yeah, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. Yeah, we just pulled some of them. They're all sorts of different, you know, some of them are pet reviews and anxiety reviews, all of that good stuff. So this right out the gate was my favorite review we've ever received. This is a shorter one. It says, Forbidden V, which is a strain of our smokables, says, Forbidden V is the perfect smoke for baseball season. It'll make 9 innings of spring baseball carry me back to my youth and all the time I spent avoiding a Catholic education and listening to games on the radio. Thanks for the time travel, which is just the best.
Yeah, that's so fun
Like,
to hear
let's go.
about. Yeah, it's like I love the reviews that are testimonies, obviously, but I also love like these lighthearted, like, you're making my human experience so much better. You know, you're bringing back my childhood.
Yeah.
And those feel really, really great.
I agree. Also, I love pet reviews. We're big dog lovers, and when I know that I'm giving you a jar of bud butter that's making your dog happy and healthy and pain-free, that's like the peak. That's like what I want to continue doing this for, if anything, is the freaking dogs.
Yeah, we love dogs here.
Here is a review that we received about our bud butter for dogs. It says, Bud Butter has been our hero recently. Both Zoe and Deuce are very excitable and high-energy dogs, which is a struggle when we try to take them out with us. Before going out the other day, we decided to give them a little Bud Butter before to see if it would help keep them calm while we had dinner. We gave them both about 1 tablespoon, and they were so well behaved, all caps. Normally, they're all over the place and crying because there's just too much going on, but after giving them some Bud Butter, they were so chill and happy, which made our time together more enjoyable. We were honestly shocked at how good they were and will most likely make this a part of our routine when we take them out into public. We also give both dogs a little Bud Butter after a long day to help them relax. We've been giving it to them on licking mats, which they get so excited when they see us take them out. They think it's a special treat. We also love giving it to Zoe, considering she's getting older, to help with any aches and pains she might be experiencing. All in all, we love Moonflower.
Yeah, and
Hell
that's
yeah to
so
that.
freaking awesome. Yeah, and it's like we have such a hard time to get people to like buy into this stuff. Like, I feel like half the public thinks that we're selling snake oil over here.
Yeah, it's like that initial purchase.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, are you spending,
A decent
amount on a jar of peanut butter. Yeah, you are, but tenfold it's going to return to you, because if you have a senior dog or I don't know, it's just the best.
Yeah.
I love dog reviews.
Yeah, me too. And the bud butter has changed a lot for me too. Like the bud butter has we have a really anxious puppy right now, and anytime we leave our house, he's quite literally bending his metal crate inside
to get out.
Yeah, and we started giving him actually our pet treats, and he's just been cooling, going to sleep and chilling. And I feel like nobody believes these things until they see it firsthand.
Right. Sometimes I just people will come in the store and they'll, talk about how they're going through all this stuff, but they're really reluctant to try CBD. We have these sample packs of gummies. They'll be like, you know what? I understand you being reluctant. Take this sample pack home with you. Give it a shot. And almost every single time that we do that, they come back and they're like, you know what? I'm going to get a full bag of this because it helped me.
Just makes sense.
But
you want me to try to read this one?
And give it a shot.
Yeah.
Another thing, honestly, we experience a lot is people that become caretakers for their parents or their grandparents. A lot of dementia, a lot of chronic pain that they have with taking care of their elderly family members. And people see a lot of success with giving our products to them, whether that be topicals, THC products, CBD products, so on and so forth. Yeah, you read that one, Riley.
Yeah. So this one says, I purchased the Delta 8 10 milligram gummies for my 89-year-old grandmother with chronic pain from degenerative disc and spinal stenosis. She loves them. She said that they have helped knock the edge off and allow her to walk a little easier with less pain. She's too old for surgery, per her doctor, and opioid pain medication and gabapentin has a little positive effect on her. These pharmaceutical medications are hurting her kidneys more than they're helping her quality of life. Your Delta 8s have allowed her physical relief to resume activities she previously stopped because walking was near impossible.
Holy shit, we're helping this 89-year-old lady walk around.
Yeah, it's
let's go.
Yeah, and you hear reviews like this and you're like, oh my God, why have they been restricting this for so long?
Yeah, why are they giving this lady opioids that are hurting her more than they're helping her? And then yet they're like, yeah, don't try CBD, it's blah, blah, blah.
I'm like, why would you not at least try this before you move somebody to something that has such heavy side effects that affect other things? You know why? Because when the side effects kick in, they get to sell even more prescription medication
to help with the side effects.
Yeah, it's not about
and people
curing.
Are like, yeah, they just constantly need more because of the way it's making them feel shitty. I love when people tell us that they are able to stop taking their medication because of our product. That's like the trinity, the
yeah,
holy,
that's like a trophy for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like the first place trophy of Moonflower when somebody says, yeah,
we have a really good one of those too that I'll read. This one's just the best. This one actually blew my mind. I know. Okay, this one says, these gummies have been an absolute lifesaver for me. I was on pain meds for a day. Our pain clinic closed, and there was going to be a 2.5-hour drive one way for me to get any meds. I started taking the 25 milligram Delta 8 twice a day and ended up moving up to the 50 milligram twice a day. And I have more pain relief now than I did while taking 4 Percocet, 10 a day.
This woman was taking 10 Percocet,
which is
Percocet a day.
Insane to me.
Prescribed by a doctor, 10 Percocet a day.
Someone was telling her to do that. It says, I function better than I did, and I feel better than I have felt in the past 3 years. It's a lifesaver, and I mean it. I'm now using the CBD bud to smoke on the rough days when I need a little extra, and now I'm using the moon drops, and I'm impressed with both. Best company and products out there. And no, I don't feel high. It just takes care of my pain, depression, and anxiety. Which is nuts that they're not feeling high off of 50 milligrams of THC, but you know what? That's fine, because I bet that's nothing compared to feeling like a zombie off of
10 Percocets.
I just can't imagine.
Yeah, I cannot imagine. Yeah, definitely don't take our 50 milligram gummies and think
And
that
expect you're not going to get high, because you probably
you're definitely
will.
going to get high unless you're used to taking 10 Percocets a day.
Because that's like 3 years. Think about 3 years of time and like feeling better than you have in all of that time.
And feeling functional. Like, those drugs are not functional drugs.
No, they're not.
I mean, they might make you feel better, but you know why? Because you're sleeping. It's literally clocking you out. Or
You're
just
a zombie.
Yeah, you're literally, and I mean, not to say that some people need these, but is it not worth a shot to try cannabis when there's so many great reviews, like getting people away from these prescription medications that affect your life so negatively? Just try it. Screw the stigma.
Yeah, why would you? I mean, why would you not?
Why would you
And you
not
don't have
just
to get
try?
high. We have all these products that you can literally, have trial runs, sample packs, and just trying little things until you find what's right for you. Like, why would you not want to do that? It's the best.
Yeah. And then we've got one more about pain that we thought was really great too, and I can read that. Says, Moonflower absolutely rocks. I've suffered for many years with debilitating pain resulting from scoliosis and 3 spinal surgeries. I've also been dealing with depression and anxiety. After being introduced to Moonflower's Delta 8 gummies, I have incredible success with pain management and relief with my anxiety. It has been a lifesaver, and I also love the Bar of the Month Club. They're yummy and relaxing. Their customer service is amazing. Shout out to Macie. And I am forever grateful for all that you do.
Yeah,
Just
lifesaver.
another example.
We get the term lifesaver so many times, and it makes me want to cry.
Yeah, like, you have saved my life, or you have changed my life. Like,
there's nothing
what?
better than that.
Yeah, and everybody that's listening, like, hear these reviews, take a step back, and ask yourself the question, why this has been criminalized for so long. Like, I think that it quickly points the finger at where the money's at here, especially in states like West Virginia, where you had like this huge coal boom and you had all of these blue collar workers that were working in dangerous conditions, having injuries that were life altering. And then instead of exploring these natural alternatives, we've been feeding people for generations now with opioids that affect their lives forever. And instead of opening our minds here and exploring this new industry, new just being referring to legalization terms, like, people have been cured by this medicine for centuries. Like, just because of a stigma, or just because of these heavily profiting industries, people aren't getting the relief that they deserve and they need.
Yeah, think about people that will go their whole lives and die, literally live and die, and in their older years being prescribed and hooked on these pain medications prescribed by people that are made to help you. I'm not saying all doctors are bad, obviously, but they have to, like, this is their job.
Yeah.
And instead of taking all of these pills that you have to pay astronomical amounts for, or maybe they don't have them this week and you got to drive somewhere else to get them, or, maybe they just have these terrible side effects. They make you feel like a zombie. Like, yeah, they may take away your pain, but at what cost?
Yeah, at what cost? Your kidneys?
Yeah, and then you have something that grows from the ground that anyone
could have access to.
Exactly. And it helps tenfold, but they think like, oh, my doctor said I shouldn't. Like, yeah, obviously they did. Yeah,
and the only way that we break this cycle is through education. Even doctors right now that are prescribing medical cannabis, I'm so happy that we have this program. Like, medical cannabis is the starting line, in my opinion. But I believe that we really need some more educated doctors that can prescribe something based on personal struggles of these patients. What we're doing right now is somebody's coming to you with these ailments. They're signing a paper and saying, yes, you qualify for a medical marijuana card. And then they're set free into the wild,
right.
And we have to have doctors that know how to prescribe this medicine. We have to have bud tenders that can listen to someone's ailments and prescribe something that's actually going to work for somebody. If not, they're just going to turn around and go back to the cycle that they were exploring before.
And we also talked about this earlier today. Like, for example, a perfect example of this was that we had this elderly lady that came in last week and came up to the counter, and she was like, I have my medical card. My doctor prescribed me my medical card. I just need pain relief. And she said, I got this. And she had the packaging of what she got. She said, I got this from the dispensary, and I smoked it. I think it was a smokable. She said, and it terrified me. Like, I had an awful experience. I was so paranoid. I was so scared. And I look at the packaging, and it's like 29% THC. And I'm thinking, number one, yeah, obviously that terrified her. You know what I mean? Because like that's too much for this lady. Just wanted pain relief.
Right.
And not only a bud tender, someone that worked at that dispensary, she came up and they thought, okay, this is what that lady needs.
Right.
Or like that lady said, okay, I'll just take a smokable flower. And that's what she was handed. Like, she needed someone to sit there and say, what kind of pain are you experiencing? And then they tell her, and then they're like, okay, do you have experience smoking cannabis? And then she answers, like, that whole consultation vibe is not happen. Like, even if it does happen in the doctor's office, which it normally doesn't to get a card.
No.
It doesn't happen anywhere. Like, yeah, the doctor can listen to you and give you your card, but from then it's up to either you to do your own education or your own research. But, I don't know. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah, and the thing that confuses me the most is if like, the gist of the West Virginia medical, like, rules and laws, it's that there aren't technically any smokable products available. The flower that you buy is supposed to be made into edibles.
Or vaporized.
If
you have the $200 lying around to buy a dry herb vaporizer.
Yeah, and the edibles thing is the part that cracks me up so much, because anytime I have made my own edibles without like lab equipment or whatever, which nobody has lab equipment, I'm bringing home like weed, I'm baking it in my oven, and then I'm crossing my fingers about the dosage.
Yeah, and then it ends up being the single most like transcending, strongest high that you've ever experienced. And you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's the part that's so funny to me, is like they're like expecting these people, they're encouraging the people to like vaporize it or make edibles out of it. And I'm like, do you guys even know how this edibles thing works?
They don't.
Like, they're not being properly dosed.
Yeah, I'm like, why? Like, what that woman needed was some healing balm and a 25 milligram CBD gummy. She did not need a galactic Kush, whatever.
Yeah, or just like a low milligram THC gummy, like a little 5 milligram.
Exactly.
She can pop with her breakfast and feel nice and go garden. That's what she needed, not to transcend.
Right.
But yeah,
frustrating.
It is frustrating, but it's a new industry, and I'm sure that they're working really hard.
Yeah, that's why it's important to us that if you're ready to dip your toes into cannabis, whether that be CBD, THC, smokables, edibles, whatever, don't hesitate to come to us and tell us what's going on. Tell us the kind of things that you're comfortable with, and we will make sure that you get what you need and not just hand you something blindly that's going to ruin your experience with cannabis.
Right. And our recommendations are based off of extensive amounts of research and knowledge and experience. Like, again, what we said, we've had tens of thousands of reviews come in. Like, we know what works for some ailments for people and what doesn't. Like, can we legally make official medical claims? No, but we can give you advice based off of experience and our own research. And that's what we're here to do.
Exactly. Speaking of reviews, turning the tables a little bit to a lighter note, maybe one might say.
Yeah.
Riley and I, out of all of the reviews that we've ever gotten here at Moonflower, luckily, and I think it speaks volumes, we've probably had
Less than 10.
Less than 10 bad reviews, negative reviews. And, you know, we obviously can take criticism. We like to hear when we have shortcomings, and we can take it. But there are also times that people are just assholes. And we have collected some of our very favorites to share with you guys for your listening and viewing pleasure.
Yes.
Yes.
No names.
No names will be dropped.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Not that I think that these people
I don't think these people really give a shit about our podcast.
I can start with mine, and hopefully our podcast guys can show our meme coming up, because I did send this lady a meme.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know what? We're not robots.
I'm not a robot. I'm a human behind this screen, and you're not going to treat me like shit. If you're right, you know,
I'll admit when you're right.
And I'll be polite, but don't treat me like shit.
Yeah.
Because I will retaliate.
I will retaliate in a professional manner. Kind of.
All right.
This one I went a little far.
Yeah, this lady made me really have
this lady
pushed our
made
buttons.
Me really upset. So this woman was upset because she paid for priority shipping and her order didn't get to her until 3 days later.
Priority shipping is
2 days.
2 days. And this lady got her order in 3 days, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just first she emails just saying, hey, I paid priority shipping and I'm wondering what's going on. This is 2 days after we sent out her package. And I said, thanks so much for reaching out. Your order was shipped out via priority. It should be there tomorrow. I'm not sure what the delay is. USPS is out of our control. And she put, thanks for the info, but this says it won't arrive until tomorrow evening. I'd like a refund for $7 since this is taking an entire week. And I'm thinking, okay, we've already paid the $7 for your priority shipping. This is out of our control. But I said, we sent it out today, we sent it out priority mail. You can see that via your tracking attached to the screenshot. And then I attached the screenshot. Unfortunately, the USPS and their transport times are out of our control. We paid for priority shipping, which is supposed to be 2 days. I'd be happy to refund you $2, which is the difference between standard shipping and priority shipping, to make it right. This is what it would have cost you without the priority upgrade. I said, again, so sorry. We did mail this out in time. The USPS is taking a little bit longer than we expected. I can send that over as soon as possible. And then here we go. So that was very nice interaction. You know, like I didn't think that would be a big deal.
Right.
Like, I felt like that made sense, but here we go. Wow. All caps. Your website distinctly says at the very top of the page, priority shipping with orders over $25. So I paid for shipping like you advertised. Sorry you have hurt feelings, but a paying customer is always right. And you need to grow up and be a professional instead of feeling sorry for yourself and make the customer a priority from the get-go. Maybe you should go back and live with your parents. And I'm sitting there, and just timestamps are really important. This email was sent at 8:45 p.m. And I'm one of those people that, like, I will stress about this all night and lose sleep
Riley
over
takes
it.
it so personally.
I will. I do take it personally. And, like, I really genuinely do not like to be disliked.
She's a people pleaser, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I'm a major people pleaser.
But not for people that can't be pleased.
Yeah. And I said, ma'am, we sent your order out with priority shipping. What happens to your package with the U.S. postal system is beyond that is out of our control. I'm really sorry. Please look at the attachments I sent in the previous email. We applied the shipping that you paid for. I'd also like to add that we just offered a refund. I said, I'd love to talk on the phone with you if you'd like. Here's my number. I said, you were in the wrong, and that was very unkind. There's nothing worse than that.
Which maybe
I shouldn't have said that she was unkind, or that there was nothing worse than that. But there really isn't anything worse than somebody that's an unkind person and telling me that I should go back and live with my parents
and
just because she
grow up.
Yeah, now I needed to grow up. Like, ouch.
Asshole.
And then she responded, "Wow." Hold on, this is it's a little bit. Oh, then she said, wow, the last thing you need is my $57. You poor little hippie child. fuck you. And I haven't replied yet. Here's another email back to back.
She sent us another one.
Yeah. Just wait until you read all of my online reviews. Being a self-involved youngster, all caps on youngster, I would think that you'd understand how negative reviews could hurt your business. You've been horrible and demeaning to your potential customer, and you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't think I have an online presence? If you haven't learned your lesson, you soon will. I'm the customer, and I damned well have the right to my opinion. Your smart ass needs to learn a little lesson. Wow, you just fucked yourself and your pathetic little business. I have not responded yet because now timestamp is 9:00.
She's repeatedly sending these emails too.
Yeah, and again, this is really hurting my feelings at this point.
Riley's ass hurt.
I am a people pleaser, and I really am trying my best here. Then she emails again. I haven't responded yet to the "you just fucked yourself and your pathetic little business." And she put, "And believe me, I'm going to quote you on everything," which I just read you guys everything that I said, which the unkind thing, okay, I claim it.
We did say she was unkind.
I did say that she was unkind. And then she said, "I will happily lose your business. As said, my person who wants to lose." So I don't even know what this means.
She's just going manic at this point.
This is all in all caps. "You're truly an idiot who should not be in business. Snotty little brat." I haven't replied yet. Another one. "I'm excited to not I'm excited to not work with you anymore. Wow, all of this will be quoted. You'll regret being such an entitled, immature snot." I have not replied yet. I have still not replied. Okay, here's another one. "Business is a bitch, huh? Grow a pair and get over it. The tracking info you sent clearly doesn't say today, and you should be aware what your customers are seeing. You need to get thicker skin if you want to survive in business. Again, there are a million places I can spend my money, and you should ask your parents to school you on customer service, which does not include self-involved, self-entitled snottiness and self-pity." Okay, next.
Was that it with her?
No, it's not. Next, I believe I sent her a meme.
You sent her a meme.
Yeah, that's
that
what's
said,
happening
"Don't
next.
be hating." It was Will Smith from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
We'll flash that for our visual.
Yeah.
For our visual
that
people.
is when I sent the meme.
Probably
Actually,
sent a
I think
meme.
it was the "Don't Be Hating" from that 70s show
I thought.
with Ashton Kutcher.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
But the meme. Oh my God,
the
that
meme
was
really
the
upset her.
that was the throwing gasoline on this lady's fire.
I'm
Sending her
literally
the
being
meme.
called a snotty little brat. This is no longer serious.
Yes, she can
for me.
suck me.
Yeah. And then after I sent the meme, she said, "Keep your fucking $7. You clearly need it more than me since your business is heading for self-entitled snotty disaster."
Snotty design. She loves the word snotty.
And then she replies to my meme, "OMG, so appropriate for a 20-something idiot." I still haven't replied past the meme. She says, "That's probably your boyfriend." I still haven't replied. She says, "I actually would like to have a phone call from..."
This is the best part.
She said, I would actually like to have a phone call from a kinder, gentler place if you want to. I'm not in a good place for that right now. Maybe tomorrow, but if you're not interested, that's okay too. So, and this was time stamped at 10:22 p.m. And after the meme, I was like, okay, I'm not going to respond to this lady anymore. And I actually ended up refunding this woman
You would.
I refunded this woman her entire order, not just the shipping, everything that she paid for. I returned it because
Not canceled her order. She got her
still
product.
received everything, like it was already shipped out. But I was
Your
like,
ass would.
I know. And then she says, "Never mind, you have no idea what I'm going through either, so whatever. Can't say I wish you luck. You've been a complete ass." And then she said, "Maybe your self-obsessed
Yeah,
BS
then it started
is
getting
the least
really
of my
weird.
problems. Check yourself, you crying baby bitch." That's the truth. She really needed Moonflower. But again, the only thing, I'm reviewing all of these, the only thing that I said was, one, clarifying that her order was sent out priority with screenshots. And I said, I'd love to have a phone call with her. Call me. And then I did say
that she was unkind.
I said, you are in the wrong and you are very unkind. And there's nothing worse than that.
And then that's it. And this woman literally in the meme. But I mean, come on.
Come on.
This woman literally lost her.
She lost her shit.
She lost her shit.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's this part too. I didn't turn over the page. But I will say this one part since I missed it.
Where she called you the hippie child.
Yeah, I read that part. And then there's a part that says, oh, wait, guess you're too stoned to use a calculator or your brain. Fuck you. So, yeah, that's just one of them. 1 of 10.
Yeah.
1 of 10. That was one of the worst ones of the 10 because it was at 10 o'clock at night and gave me a fuck ton of anxiety.
Riley's over here. Her life's falling apart over this woman that's so pissed that
Macie can take this shit with a grain of salt, but I literally thought about this for days. Like, oh my God, was I in the wrong? Should I have not called her unkind?
Should I have not sent the meme?
Yeah, should I? Maybe the meme was too far.
But yeah, shout out to that lady. She thickened Riley's skin a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a better person today because of that. But yeah. Anyways, customer service is hard. Again, we're not bots. We're just girls trying to do our best.
Yeah, come on.
And I will truly say that we try to make things right all the time.
I really try. The customer is always right because it is the right thing to do in business. But I will not let you shit on me.
Yeah, I will not let you call me a snotty bitch ass brat and immature and too stoned to have a brain.
Because I will if you step too far with me.
All right, we might
cut
have
that.
to cut that.
Don't put that in there.
Yeah, that's what.
Don't put that in there.
Maybe we could just bleep out that whole sentence.
Sorry, I got mad about that lady all over again.
All right, next Macie's gonna read another review. That's not as bad, but I think that we in this episode we really want to shine light or shed light on the fact that people really get upset with us.
It's not always rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah, and people get upset with us about things that truly are not in our control. And even if we are, we're just humans. And I swear to God, if you're nice. If you're nice to us, we will make it right.
We'll literally send you a chapstick.
Yeah, we'll send you freebies.
On the house.
We'll refund your order.
Riley will refund your order if you call her a snotty bitch that needs to thicken her skin and move back in with her parents.
I get my feelings hurt really easy, and I take a lot of pride in Moonflower. And when people say things like that to me, it's so hurtful. But I'm over it.
I'm not like that. I'll make her be tube fed the rest of her meals and for eternity.
Oh my God. All right, we might have to cut that too.
All right. Okay, this one's not as bad. This one says, I wanted to join the bar of the month deal and get some CBD for my dog until that $7 shipping charge showed up. I get medical marijuana here, but I love your edibles. Obviously, I have access to CBD and very high quantity THC. I'm all about supporting small businesses, local and women/minority owned companies. I just can't justify paying $7 to ship a few ounces of product. I sell/ship items all the time, and that's some excessive pricing. Unfortunately, that's going to keep my money from continuing to support your company. I thought you should know going forward that when you create the tiniest bit of ill will with crazy ass fees, your customers may shop elsewhere. I'm deeply hurt, broken heart emoji, by the thought of never having another shipment of goodies for you. And then it says, Swami Mommy out. That one's not too bad.
It's not really bad.
But what hurts about that is that people pay the $7 shipping and then we ship out orders, and because we do priority, it's so much more than $7.
Yeah.
But that's just I don't know.
Yeah, and our response to that was really kind. We don't have to read it or anything, but we were just trying to explain hey, not only is our business going through an 11% privilege tax on top of, state taxes, but we send all of our orders priority. We've done free shipping up until this point and just ate that cost. And shipping was the way that we were kind of mending that tax. We were like, okay, we'll just start charging for our shipments and that will help us eat this tax a little bit better.
The flat fee of $7 when we were shipping to people in Hawaii, and it's $30 for 15-day shipping.
Yeah.
We just have to eat it because, yeah.
And in the summer, all of our shipments go out with like ice packs
that we have to order and put ice packs around the gummies. Takes so much time, so much extra money. We do it because we're the best.
Yeah, and we want to preserve the quality of our products. And sending something priority, make sure that it gets there to you in a timely manner.
Exactly.
Like ground advantage or whatever gets lost often, and we're just trying to have your back. But we need you to have our backs too.
Come on. We're just
girls.
We're just a couple of girls. Come on. Yeah, and the last one that we're not reading these because we think that they're totally crazy. We're just showing you, being transparent about our bad reviews since we've only had a couple.
Yeah.
This one, they ordered a couple of tinctures a few days after Black Friday.
Before Black Friday.
Before Black Friday. Yeah, before Black Friday. When everybody does their sales. Yeah. It says,
Black Friday, the biggest sale day of the entire year.
Exactly. It says, I am really upset. I ordered 2 bottles of sleep. I have recommended your procedure to a lot of people. The day after I order, you come out with a sale. Really unfair. I will find another provider. I feel cheated. Your company should have given me the discount. Mad ass hell in NYC.
Mad as hell in New York City.
But she put ass instead of as.
Mad ass hell.
Mad ass hell in NYC. And we were like, we literally gave her the discount.
Yeah, we did refund her the discount. Again, our customer service is fucking max.
It's great. We're on
it's
10.
Excellent.
We're on 10 all the time.
All the time. But come on.
But we replied, we're like, look, we'll send you the thing. But we were like, Black Friday, everybody has their deal. So we just kind of assumed that people would hold out a couple of days before Black Friday to take advantage of that sale. And she said, okay on your response. But to tell me Black Friday is a known shopping day is some response. I will shop elsewhere. Sent from my iPhone.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Shop somewhere else. Sorry for having a fucking Black Friday sale. We can't do anything right here.
Like going to Victoria's Secret the day before Black Friday and getting full price panties and then coming back and being like, you assholes, you didn't give me my discount on my panties the day before Black Friday. Yeah. Why didn't you just give it to me? I'm like, bro.
I want to be like, do you do that to corporate businesses or just small ones?
Yeah.
Like, do you expect a sale from a corporate business or just small businesses?
Yeah, just small people that are already.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Come on. Get
man.
real.
Get real. Grow up.
But we say that and then we're like, sorry, here's all your money back.
Yeah, sorry, let me refund you 100% of your order.
And send you some moon drops for the inconvenience of our untimeliness.
Yeah, but just know that you hurt our feelings and that we're really actually trying our best to do right by everybody.
Yeah. Please think when you send that mean email, you're really hurting my sister's feelings.
Yeah, not so much Macie's, but...
And we will retaliate. Just kidding, we won't.
Just kidding, you'll probably...
We'll retaliate with kindness.
Yeah. Unless you say mean things and call me a snotty.
And then we'll retaliate with a tasteful meme.
With a tasteful meme of Ashton Kutcher.
Come on.
Come on.
But yeah. Shout out to all of our fans.
Yeah, and just remember, shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody that's ever gotten Moonflower. Thanks for the reviews. Thanks for the support. You guys are rock stars.
Except
that lady that was mad as hell in NYC.
Yeah, if you're mad as hell in NYC and you're listening to this, I'm mad as hell in WV.
Simple simpleton.
Simple simpleton. Actually, yeah. And Swami Mommy, we don't really have too much against you. You were still hyping up our products.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
But the first lady,
fuck you.
Rest in peace, because she might not be around.
Oh my God, yeah. Maybe we should cut that.
All right.
Maybe we should cut that.
Peace out, everyone.
Peace out. Thanks. Thanks for listening. And since you've made it this far, here's 20% off your next Moonflower order. Use coupon code PODCAST20 at moonflowerhemp.com for 20% off at checkout. Thanks so much and have an awesome rest of your week.